Howdy YouTube. Today I have the Syma X12S Nano quadcopter. If you've watched any of the other Ready Set Drone videos, you probably know that I'm a big fan of the Syma copters. For a lot of reasons. They're cheap, they're pretty stable, easy to fly, fun to fly, and there's usually cross compatibility with the remote controls between different models, so it's kind of cool that you can use one remote to fly 2 or 3 different models. So we're going to open this little guy up. This is the smallest Syma that I've ever had. I have an X5C, an X8C, and the Flying Car, which is I think the X9. There's reviews for all of those if you want to check them out. The X5C is one of my all-time favorites if you're looking for an inexpensive indoor-outdoor quadcopter. The X8C is a little bit bigger, but this guy I would say is either strictly indoors or if you're going to fly it outdoors, it needs to be a nice calm day like it is here today. So it looks like it comes with a USB power cord to charge. Looks like it comes with 4 spare props. I can see them in there. And then the actual quad itself, and of course the remote. It's a pretty good size remote. It actually looks like a video game control for the size copter it is. So let's see how this thing is positioned in there. Looks like there's just a piece of tape holding it in. Oh, I see, there's a little piece of plastic that was over the top of it, but now it's free. Now let's see. I'm pretty sure this thing is an internal charger, so it's probably got to just be plugged in and charged for a little bit before we take it on its first flight. Go ahead and get the charging cable out, which it's great because this is a USB charging cable. This does not look like it's compatible with other Syma battery chargers because just different type of connector. This is a male. Usually those others are female and the battery has the male part. But it looks like there's a little on-off switch here on it. It's a cool design. I like the style of it. It's fairly heavy, meaning feels like it's pretty solid for the size it is. And cool that it has prop guards built in. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go throw this on the charger for a few minutes, and then we'll take it for a flight, and also get some batteries put into the remote here, which are, let's see what type of batteries it takes. Okay, I put some batteries in the remote control. I also charged this thing for about 10 minutes. I'm probably not going to get a full flight out of it, but just for demonstration we'll do that for now. And then I also, one quick note, it does not come with a screwdriver. You need a little tiny screwdriver to open this thing up and put your 4 AA batteries in. Most of them come with a screwdriver these days, but I have a lot of them, so no big deal. And then I also retrieved my Syma X5C, the black one, and first of all, you can see a size comparison. But second of all, I thought I would see if the remotes are cross-compatible, because you can see the different styles. This is for the X5C and this is for the X12S. It's an interesting little thing. Looks kind of like a video game controller, but there isn't a lot of travel in the stick. So first of all, let's give it a try with its designated controller. Going to go ahead and just turn it on this flat surface, turn on the remote, and then you push the, when it starts to blink slowly, you push the stick up and then down, and that binds it. And there you go. Ooh, it's kind of a wild little thing. There we go. And yeah, it feels like you're playing a video game with this radio control. It really is very video game feeling. So the left stick typically turns it from high to low mode, low to high, which it's in high now. You can see how much bank there is on it versus low, not as much bank. And then the right stick is usually for flips. Whoa, and it flipped. It might not have been in range, but it did flip. You could probably hear it. Try and flip it one more time. Whoa, way over there. So with a little bit of breeze out here, and it seems to be doing okay. It's flying quite well. So set it down for a second. There was its maiden voyage. I'm going to turn it off, turn the remote off, And now I'm really curious to see if this other remote for the X5C will work. So it's on, this is on, and up, down. There you go. Very cool. It works with both the X5C and its own remote. I'm a bigger fan of this remote from a flying perspective. It just feels more, yeah, it flips. Whoa. Does high and low range. And just got saved by the prop guards there. So let's take it out in the yard and see what we can do. That was tragic. Let's try it again. Hover it near the GoPro. Give it a little flip. Bring it in a little closer. Seems to flip pretty well and doesn't lose a whole lot of altitude, which the bigger quads do. Yeah, it's a good little flyer. I'm really liking it, and pretty quiet for 20 bucks. And now that I'm getting used to the remote control, okay, so the Syma X12S Nano. This little guy is pretty cool. 20 bucks, between 20 and 25 depending on where you buy it, but I found it for 20 on Amazon with free shipping, and it's great because it's really small. It feels very well built, has these built-in prop guards, has a headless mode that actually works. I was able to confirm that. It's got a decent flight time, about 6 minutes on a single charge, and it also has the ability to use a bigger and a little bit better remote control from Syma. So if you have an X8C, an X8W, an X5C, those remotes will actually work. Although this remote is kind of growing on me because it does have kind of a video game feel to it. So overall, I think if you want to get a great little indoor quad with built-in prop guards and a built-in battery with a decent flight time, check out the X12S Nano from Syma. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy flying, safe flying, and please subscribe to Ready Set Drone. We'll see you next time.